She had recently started working at Village Inn restaurant, was closing, was giving another another kid a ride home, and that's when the accident occurred. There was a driver that hit her going 50 miles an hour. She was T-boned in the driver's seat.
And we were driving down Copia, and then I woke up in the hospital basically with a room full of people looking down on me, almost crying, and me wondering what happened. My stomach had punctured my diaphragm and ended up in my chest cavity, that my pelvis had fractured and had punctured my bladder as well as my stomach.
And I think it wasn't until we had actually had the surgeons come out and say everything's going to be okay that I think just the wall of tears just hit me, and the realization of how close we came to losing Bella and how serious and how long the road ahead was going to be for her recovery. Well, actually the principal of El Paso High called me, and she said she had heard about Bella's accident, and she said not to worry. Several of the teachers got together with the principal and made it happen, and they said, we're going to come to her. So graduation night, we're going to take care of the high school, and from there we're just going to jump in our cars and head on down to her. So I realized it was going to be after visiting hours, so that's when I informed the charge nurse, Arturo, that if I needed to get permission for the school to come down here. And that's when he said, you know what, let me talk to some people. And that's when we found out that the hospital was going to make some space available for us and was going to give us enough space where she could have friends and relatives over and accommodate the school to have a private ceremony.
And now I certify that this graduate has met all of the graduation's requirements by the Southern School Board, by the state of Texas, by the El Paso Independent School District, and I would like to call forward Isabella Uribe. Congratulations.
Just so happy to be alive. I had kind of already come to terms with the fact that I wasn't going to get to participate in graduation, but when my principal actually came to the hospital to visit me, and she said that she was going to make any accommodation she could, it made me really happy. They have been so kind, and the fact that they're letting me have my graduation here, they went out of their way to let me use the cafeteria. Everyone has just been so helpful, and I've really made bonds with the nurses actually. When I was rolling myself down here, a nurse that I had 2 days ago came up to me and she said, "I'm so proud of you, you look so beautiful." And that really just made me so happy.
Since the day of the accident, I haven't seen Bella so excited as she was today. She worked with a physical therapist, and they worked on getting her to the vanity so she could do her own makeup, and she made sure to nap early, and the nurses scheduled her pills so that she could take her nap and be up and not in pain during the ceremony. So I'm really, really excited, and I'm very, very grateful to both the school and the hospital for really going out of the way.